For all you Lonzo Ball fans who wanted some big baller gear but couldn't afford it, now it is your chance to score big with a huge clearance sale on the Big Baller brand. Plus, Lakers big man Javale McGee shares how he feels about Lavar Ball now that Lonzo Ball is no longer his teammate. Hey guys, I'm Britt Johnson. Make sure you follow me on social media at @IamBrittJohnson and click subscribe to the Fumble if you haven't already. Weeks ago, the Lakers made a trade that sent Lonzo Ball and several of his teammates to the Big Easy in exchange for Anthony Davis. This wasn't the only blockbuster trade of the NBA offseason, but is definitely one of the biggest that will impact the league. Now that Lonzo isn't with the Lakers, Colin Cowherd figured that he could get more honest opinions and answers out of players on the Lakers about how they felt about Papa Ball. Javale McGee just recently re-signed with the Lakers and appeared on The Herd and had this to say about Lavar Ball. The thing that surprises me is how everyone is on Lavar for being a sports dad. The way that he's in his son's life, his kids' lives, especially as a black man, is amazing. Like, he's there every game, focused. He has his kids back and nothing else. It's pretty impressive. He says a lot of things, and of course, Lonzo probably doesn't like everything he says, but in my opinion, he's a great dad. Well, no kid likes everything their parent says, so I'm pretty sure we all understand that a little bit. So according to Javale McGee, who is a father himself, Lavar Ball is a great dad, but what about Lavar Ball as a businessman? I'm going to have to answer that question for you guys, and the answer is no. Lavar has led several businesses that seemed to be a good idea at the time, but haven't really panned out the way he predicted. First is the JBA League. I know the saying is go big or go home, but in this case, I think easing into it would have been better. First of all, the tickets were too high for most people who didn't really understand what the league was about in the first place. And secondly, early on in the league, it got a bad rep when players came out saying they weren't being paid and they were having to pay for parts of their own travel, which rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Then we have Big Baller Brand, who originally had shoes that were going for $500 and at sometimes $1,000 before Lonzo even made a name for himself in the league. The brand calmed down a bit with the release of the Zo2s, but earlier this year things fell completely apart when the co-owner of the brand was accused of stealing and fired. The oldest ball boy Lonzo then decided to cut ties with the brand, hinting he was heading to Nike. The Big Baller Brand may have officially come to a close now. This pic was posted on Twitter with a caption that read, "Big Baller Brand went from selling $50 t-shirts to selling them for $5 at local volleyball tournaments." Ouch. Sounds pretty bad, but according to Lavar Ball, it's not that big of a deal. Lavar recently saying this, "Let me tell you what happened. This is what the media thought. The media said, oh, Big Baller Brand is over. The only time Big Baller Brand is over is when I say it's over. I can sell 2 shirts around the corner and still be in business. Just because somebody did something bad in my camp, I mean, he took money. We didn't defraud nobody, no customers or nothing like that. He just took money. That happens in every business." So what business do you guys think Lavar Ball is going to be getting into next? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, click subscribe, and shop the Fumble store for the latest game day gear. I'm your host, Britt Johnson for the Fumble, and I'll see you soon.